Right, hello. We're taking over from where we left off yesterday with digging up the Cannas. So let's have a look at the area we've dug out. So I'm going to say it's about maybe 4 square feet. It's literally just this area here. The Cannas were starting to take over a bit. And let's have a look at the result. Believe it or not, we've got 18 pots of Tropicana Gold from that one clump and 12 pots of the standard Tropicana. And I weren't cutting any corners with these. These have all got several growing points, at least 2 or 3, and these are big pots as well. These are 5 to 10 litre pots. I've got a couple of smaller ones with just a bit of rhizoning, but yeah, so that is unbelievable how much you've got a clump, and it's not till you divide them you realise how many you got there. And they do really benefit from being divided every couple of years, because you get a bit of the rhizome that sort of dies off or rots off, and that sort of stunts it, and that just wants to breathe again. If you can chop it down into smaller bits or get a fork under it, pull it up, and then just naturally find them weak points and just break them off, and that'll reinvigorate the plant, and again you'll end up with loads more plants. So I don't think I've got enough space to accommodate all these, so I'll probably start these off early next year and flog half them and get the other half in any spots I want to fill. So the plan is just to whack these in a unheated greenhouse as the foliage dies down. I mean, you can chop the foliage off. I mean, I have done this with the Tropicana Black, so I had to dig out, which blew over in the wind. So most of the stems I chopped off. But in general, like most plants, if you can leave the leaves on till they start dying back, at least that'll put a bit of nutrients back into the rhizome, make them a bit stronger for next year. Yeah, so unheated greenhouse, let the foliage die back, cut it all back. You don't want all gunky dead leaves hanging about in your greenhouse for pests to take over. So yeah, just keep it tidy, and they'll tick over. Make sure they don't dry out too much. It's not going to be a problem, because I've got some sort of half garden soil and half old compost in there, so it's not going to dry out too quick. So I probably won't even water them at all over winter. I'll just check them once a month. So that is the update from yesterday's work. Today's job. Obviously there's going to be a bit of mess about at the moment, because I'm digging things out, but we've got the dahlias at the front of the arid bed here, which I weren't happy with this year. They looked too big, too scruffy, nice and bright, but I'll be digging them out and getting some dwarf dahlias and some small cannas to go in front there, so it doesn't take away from the arid bed and the cactus. And also I need to get in here and give this a good weeding. Not my favourite job. I maybe do it once or twice a year, but you can see there's a few weeds starting to kick in, so I'm definitely gonna pull this succulent out, because that's just spread everywhere. It's gone mental, and they're starting to bury some of the cactus and succulents, so that'll come out, and I'll probably get some weed suppressant down and re-gravel over the top, just to hopefully stop the weeds coming through next year. I'm still debating whether to pull this agave americana out, because it's growing wildly quick, and I think next year it'll probably overtake the Brahea or Marta, and that is the main centerpiece of the bed, so I don't really want to take away from that. So that might be something I get around to doing. I do have another day off work tomorrow, so I'm gonna probably look at the elephant ears, like the ones in the bog filters, pull them out and dry store tubers to them. And I've still got a few random elephant ears in the ground which may come out. Some I'm going to pull out and as an insurance policy, and some I'll leave in the ground to see if they come back. So these are the Tropicana Black, which I cut down. So if I lift these up, these are well over 6 foot. We've still got some flowers to open on that, so I might cut that stem off and put it in water. They do seem to do okay as cut flowers. Right, we'll leave it there because I've got some work to do. Thanks for watching.